After a hot start to the season, the New England Black Wolves have cooled, now at the back of the East Division. The Toronto Rock are undefeated at home and have an NLL best 6 wins. It's superhero night here at the Air Canada Centre. It's a bird, it's a plane, no, it's the National Lacrosse League. New England and Toronto next. Live from the ACC in beautiful downtown Toronto, this is the National Lacrosse League. Andy McNamara alongside Steven Stamp with you. An East Division battle tonight, Stamper. The New England Black Wolves into the Air Canada Centre to take on the Toronto Rock. This is the Rock's third consecutive divisional game. Let's start with the Black Wolves, though. Came out of the gate red hot and then have cooled. Why?
Well, the obvious thing that leaps out at is they gave up 15 goals total in their first 2 games, both wins. They've given up at least 15 goals in each of the 3 successive games. Obviously, they've lost them all. So the defense hasn't been holding up. They need to get that turned around. They've been using the time on the bye week to really work on getting back to principles, keeping things simple, and working as a unit.
When you move to the Toronto Rock, swept the Minnesota Swarm last weekend, outscoring them 30-13, have the most potent offense in the National Lacrosse League, while also giving up the fewest goals. Who's impressed you most on the offensive side of the ball through 7 games for the Rock?
Well, the interesting thing with the Rock is no Colin Doyle, no Garrett Billings, who is ready now apparently, or close to ready to come back. But they've been playing without both of those guys, and they have had contributions from everywhere. In both of the games against Minnesota, all 6 of their forwards had at least 4 points in each game. So it's been a real team effort. Josh Sanderson, of course, has looked fantastic, leading the league in assists, looking like the shooter of 10 years ago, playing such a smart game. And he's talking about how he wants to improve his shooting because he hasn't been putting the ball in the net. But Rob Hellier, the other guy who's doing a lot, I mean, Stefan LeBlanc has been outstanding. And Brett Hickey is right up there for the team leading goals. Yeah, Brad Hickey has been a bit of a journeyman his first few years in the league with the Stealth, and he has stepped in here and was in a real battle in preseason just to get a spot on the team, on the roster. He's earned an active spot, and he has really been putting the ball in the net.
For New England, Brett Bucktooth, nursed a knee injury, just joined the team, had 4 goals last Sunday in his debut. What does he mean to this Black Wolves roster?
You know, he means a lot. He's another guy who came from Vancouver who has shown it in his years in the National Lacrosse League. He can put the ball in the net. He was shooting very well last week. He's not a guy that needs 12 or 15 shots to have an impact. He's a guy who will take advantage of the opportunities he gets, so he doesn't have to have the ball a ton, which is really important for them because they do have some guys, you know, Kevin Crowley's going to control the ball a lot, but he is working very hard at trying to distribute the ball, and I think having a finisher like Bucktooth helps them. They've got Josh Johnson making his debut as well. He's at one of their draft picks. They had a bunch of them this year, obviously.
Mark Cockerton scratched tonight.
Scratched. And, you know, Cockerton's had some chances. He'll get more, but Josh Johnson, they're giving a go, and he's a very talented young kid.
Opening face-off just minutes away. Let's send it down for the national anthem.